Come on, Dorothy. Move your legs, Dorothy. You can do it. You can do it, Dorothy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Farmer Mike, live from the #1 urban farm in America, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm in a Jazz District where it lives, with another impromptu masterclass. But before I go in, don't forget to stop by my world famous YouTube channel, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube. Watch, wait for the honk. Over 700 videos all dedicated to urban farming. This is a live interactive video. And why did they do that? Because we're tapped in to the community. Tapped in, plugged into the community. See, a lot of people are in the community and they sell to the community, but they're not a part of the community. When you become a part of the community, you achieve huge success because your success becomes their success. It's inspirational. Today, masterclass, I'm going to talk about freedom. We'll talk about Dorothy, the hen, and while we're nursing her back to health, and we'll also talk about my egg line, the Freedom Dozen, live here outside Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. This is a live interactive video. That's Grandmother Ophelia, the inspiration behind everything we do. If you love your grandmother too, let me know down below in the comment section. And there we are, Freedom Dozen. And those are our Saturday hours at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. Laid this morning. Oh, gotta love that. Real food, real chicken. Where real food comes from. Right here. Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. So that's our 3-pack sampler. So you can get a fresh, organic, local 3-pack, or you can get the Freedom Dozen. And we call it the Freedom because the Vine Street Pampered Hens, they have the freedom to get out, free range, get better nutrition, get health, exercise, not live caged up in their whole life. They get the freedom to truly be free, freedom to be involved in the community building, freedom to know what real food looks like, what real food tastes like, truly happy hens. I'm gonna go in on this video, like and share this video. Tell someone that you know that loves organic local produce to come visit us, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. And you know, we have a 12-mile delivery radius from the farm in Kansas City. Then and the eggs can be delivered through DoorDash. So they'll come on Saturday, and you never even have to come down to pick them up. How cool is that? Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. Search for us on DoorDash. Or visit my website, opheliasbluevinefarm.com. Farmer Mike going in on this masterclass, sustainability masterclass, the Pampered Vine Street Hens. Like and share this video. Oh man, this is truly fun. You know, we're connected to 174 million people just on this platform we call Facebook. Live interactive video. We can ask questions to Farmer Mike, and I can show you things, some behind the scene things, and it costs you absolutely nothing. It cost me 10,000 hours of hard work, energy, tireless dedication, and I'm giving it away for free. Farmer Mike, why are you giving away the game for free? Because troubling times are coming, and someone needs to hear this. So let's go inside the greenhouse. The Vine Street Pampered Hens giving us the opportunity to supply a truly transparent product. So this master class is all about full transparency. I'm going to go in on this master class. I want to ask you a question. When you go to the supermarket, do you know where your eggs come from? Do you truly know? Did you know that there is a regulation loophole that allows eggs from outside the country to come in and be packaged, and you wouldn't even know if they were laid inside the country? Did you know that? Did you know that most eggs in a grocery store are weeks, in fact, old? Did you know that there's no diversity in the big scale agriculture? Did you know that it's usually just 1 or 2 types of hens, usually just one white hen type and one type of brown hen? The white hen would be the leghorn. Now we have several different types of hens here at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. Not all of them lay every day, and so we have a premium price associated with that. But diversity makes us better. That's our philosophy in life, as well as our philosophy, sustainability here at Ophelia's Bouillon Farm. Diversity makes us better. Write that down. Diversity in chickens. They lay different sizes of eggs, different colors of eggs, different types. They have different personalities, different tolerances to cold and heat, and things like that. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm going to show you Miss Dorothy. Now Dorothy got sick. Dorothy's been sick for a couple of days, and Dorothy is one of our hens that we're nursing back to health. Now, the big scale agricultural model doesn't support this because there's a lot of labor and there's a lot of expense involved in that. But here at Ophelia's Bouillon Farm, we believe that life is precious. Write that down. Life is precious. And so we want to do everything that we can do to when we have an injured animal to bring it back, because life is precious. Now, it is an expense involved in this. It cost me roughly about $150 a hen to get that hen from egg to egg laying state. And in that time, we have setbacks, freak accidents, and things like that. You lose a few, but more importantly, the pampered hens have their own quirks, their own personalities, and we really want them to live healthy lives, and that makes a truly wonderful product. So when one of the chickens is sick, first thing we want to do, we want to look for certain situations where a chicken could be injured, like limping, or eyes droopy, watery, things like that. Those are signs. You want to act very soon, act immediately. And what we want to do, we want to take that hen and we want to isolate it. Did you know that if a chicken is injured, the other chickens will really try to take that out? It's bred, it's within them, and they want to try to eliminate any weakness from the flock. And it can be a brother, a mother, a father, whatever. They don't care. They see blood, they continue to pick on that other hen, or they'll trample it and things like that. And so first thing we want to do is we want to isolate. We want to keep warm, and we want to try to figure out exactly what's going on. Now, we lost a lot of hens over the years. We haven't been able to save them all, but we've always tried, even though it's cost us money. Medicines are quite expensive. And truly, it's not a situation to where we're going to go out to to a veterinarian or things like that, or a specialist. We want to become the specialist, and we learn through failure. Write that down. Failure is the process. So we learn through failure, and eventually over time, we learn through that failure. So I'm gonna go inside, and I'm gonna show you Dorothy, and we're live at Ophelia's Bouillon Farm, #1 urban farm in America. True master class, true transparency. If you're lucky, if you stay to the end, I'll take you in the coop, and we will see if Oprah Winfrey is sitting on those eggs. Oprah Winfrey is sitting on those eggs. We'll see really soon. I'll take you in the coop on this master class if you stay to the very end. So let's come over here and let's look at Miss Dorothy and see how she's doing right here. Miss Dorothy. All right. So we got Miss Dorothy, and Miss Dorothy's doing a lot better. She's doing a lot better in the last couple of days, okay? And what we have here, we've got some neurological issues going on. Partly, I believe this is a deficiency, vitamin deficiency, that we're trying to fix here. And so she's getting better. She's getting better. Maybe she got a hold of something, a bad, moldy something when she was out free ranging. She's doing better than she was. Come on back, baby. She's doing better. She's doing better than she was. And we just gave her some medicine. And we're going to keep her warm and give her make sure she has some soft food to eat, plenty of fluids and things like that. And I want to show you right here. Oh, somebody gave me a thumbs up. Don't know who that is. Thank you. But so what we were able to do, I was able actually to take this adult tablet and crush it down, and that's how we that's really how one of the things we're using to treat. But from Miss Dorothy, this is what we get. This is our line. So I'm talking about the Freedom line, the Freedom Dozen. That's Grandmother Ophelia. True, free, pasteurized eggs. And we want to control every part of the process right here. So when you look inside, this is something you're not going to see in the grocery store. You're not going to see this in the grocery store, okay? These are all different types of hens. And some of them are a little bit more mature than others. You'll have some smaller types of eggs. These have been washed for refrigeration right here. These have been washed. And those are some really... So this is the Freedom Dozen. And then we have the Freedom Dozen Premium. So as you can see, it says, I don't use this container right here. It's a recycled container. These are for unwashed eggs. Eggs will stay fresh many months if you're unwashed. They have a natural coating on them. It's called a bloom. And these have some dirt from around the coops and things like that. These are particular unwashed. We have some olive acres in here, some beautiful Morans. This is healthy. These are very heavy. Some of these, in fact, are double yolks, and this is from a white leghorn and whatnot. So these are unwashed. We don't sell them like that. We sell them washed, packaged. And when you taste something like this, you're gonna get a great product, because they come from truly happy hens that have the freedom to live a healthy, happy life. And Miss Dorothy, let's come back here, and we'll get one more look at Miss Dorothy, who is on the road to recovery, and we're gonna do everything we can to get her there. Miss Dorothy! Come on, Miss Dorothy, it's not that bad. Wait. It's not that bad. Oh, there she is. So she's getting better. She's got some medicine in her. And we're nursing her back. The most important thing is the leg function, and the spasming has toned down since the last couple of days, and she could almost stand up. And so, you doing okay, baby? She can almost stand up. And so that is that's something we're gonna keep her warm. There we go. Gonna keep her warm and watch her. And that's that. So hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, we stayed to the end. I want to go inside. Let's take you inside. We talk about sustainable systems, and how do you do that? You have an egg on an incubator for 21 days, and at 50% humidity. And if you get lucky, you get a high, you get some baby chicks. Get high germination with that if you do it artificially. But sometimes. If I had a message pop up on the live video. This is definitely a live interactive video. Just lost train of thought, but that's all about being live. Those are hours. Late this morning. So back to what I was saying about if you're lucky, you get artificially, you have good humidity, you have good temperature, and you don't have any power outages or anything like that, and you hatch your baby chickens out. What we like to do here at Ophelia's Bovine Farmers, we like to hatch our chickens out from chickens from our own flock. So we want to build resilience up. We lost a lot when you go to like a Tractor Supply, and initially we had to do that a lot in order to build up to get the varieties and build the stock. But when you do that, they're just not as strong. You lose a lot of birds. We lost a lot of birds last year, simply because of from the hatcheries, what they were feeding them, to travel, the stress they were going through, and they just weren't strong. So weren't strong varieties. So I have another flock in Edwardsville, Kansas.
that we had out there for a year. And so we'll take those. We've been taking those eggs, and they're not babies, babied, as Bob said. They're not babied. You know, we don't have any any heat source or anything like that. In the coop down here, we could run electricity to it, but we don't. You know, we don't want to baby them because the grid may go down. Well, we do have sustainable systems. We have solar panels. And the lights inside are running specifically on solar. And so that's kind of how we're doing that. And there is, we give them water every day, but there is no water line going into there. And believe it or not, if the container is thick enough, the hens will, if the water freezes, they'll pick at the exact same spot until they get down to ice. It's quite amazing. Farmer Bob showed me that. Haven't seen that in any books. You know, so, but you have to harden them off. There's a process, and you can't skip the process. Have to stay true to the process. So I'm going to take you inside. Let's go real quick and let's see if Oprah Winfrey, Henfrey, that is, if Oprah Henfrey is the boss hen, is she's inside the coop. And what she's doing is sitting on a clutch of eggs, going broody. And so eventually you have some types of hens that want to be moms, and they will steal the other hen's eggs, and they will sit on them, and they'll sit all day, and they'll be very defensive, and they'll actually pluck their feathers out, pluck their belly feathers out, so they can sit there and hatch out some eggs. So she's so determined, and Farmer Mike is gonna let her do what she wants to do. And that's a great process too, because when they do that, they raise the baby chickens themselves. They teach them, they talk to them, communicate, chirping back and forth. They teach them where food is and stuff like that. And they're much stronger, resilient chickens. So let me go inside. Hopefully, I can show you something and it's should be pretty amazing. Farmer Mike, live from the #1 urban farm in America. Ophelia's Bluebonnet Farm. Oh, look at that. All those birds are circling. Let's see what are they looking for? No, you're not getting any chicken tonight. Got some, what are those? Well, those are hawks or whatnot. But our hemp run is covered. And believe it or not, we have a lot of roosters down here, and the roosters they're constantly scanning, and then when they see danger, they emit a very loud holler, and basically it warns all the other hens to get back into the coop or get to safety. They sense danger, and that's the great thing about having hens and roosters. The roosters will give you a fertilized egg, and they'll also protect. They'll fight to the death. Shut up, Harold! I'm doing a video. I'm not talking. Well, I'm kind of talking about you. But anyway, let's go. Let's go inside and take you inside. Hopefully, I can show you Oprah Henfrey. Oprah Henfrey, are you ready for your cameo? So here she is, and she's sitting on a clutch of eggs. I'll try not to disturb her too much. Oh, there she is. And you can see how she's just shaking her little booty right here. I'll get a little bit closer to the king. You can hear kind of what she's saying. She's going to get kind of anxious the closer I get, because she really doesn't want me to take her eggs. But that's not what I'm going to do. You hear? All right, we're back. Okay. Lost signal for a second in there. Let's come in here, and hopefully I'll get through here really quick and show you. All right, so there she is. And she's gonna warn me. She will peck at me, but I just want to show you what she's doing here. As we lift her up here, you can see she's sitting on a clutch of eggs. Okay, and look at her underbelly. See how she's pulled the feathers off, and see how she's shaking her belly. Because what she's going to do is she's going to move around, and she is actually going to keep those eggs warm and turn. Let's watch. Oh, amazing. Oh, she's going to put that back in there. What about this one? Don't let it get cold. Let's watch. Don't let it. As she repositions. as she repositions. You got one out here. Don't forget this one. Does she see it? You see it? You see it? You see it? You got an egg down there. Oh, wait. You see it? Put that egg in there. Get that egg in there. She's eating. Oh, we just missed it. She just tucked it in. It's the cutest thing. Let's see if I can get her to do it again without getting back without getting pecked. She doesn't like that. She does not like that. Oh, she's gonna get me. She's gonna get me. Let's see. Let's see. What are you gonna do with that egg? Put that egg back. Put that egg back. Put that egg back. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? And so, she's got some food in there. She's got some water. She's isolated so the other hens won't, shut up, Harold! Won't mess with her. And that's what she wants to do. She wants to hatch out some babies. And that is the sustainable way. So we talk about sustainable systems. That's what we're talking about. Sustainable systems. We're letting nature take its course. And who wouldn't love that? Who wouldn't support that? Who wouldn't want to pay for that? Of course you would, because you're still watching to the very end. So we talk about sustainable. We talk about being born in vine, in a historical significance of the district, the Jazz District, and what it means. Community support, community love, community empowered. But most importantly, the freedom to choose a truly local product, the freedom to have real food, not fake food, true transparency. Do you know where your eggs come from? Do you know grows them? Do you know who basically raises the hens and what they feed them and things like that? Do you know all that? If not, you need to visit us, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm in the Jazz District, where it lives. This has been another live impromptu masterclass. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out 700 videos on our YouTube channel, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. Over 700 videos, all dedicated to urban farming. These are our hours. Saturday, we'll be here. If it doesn't storm too bad. We've had some terrible weather in the last, this year. It's been really cold, really icy, things like that. But we're going to do everything we can do within our power to feed you, the community. Thank you for your support. Farmer Mike live at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm in the Jazz District, where it lives. This has been another impromptu masterclass.